Greetings and salutations. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. This a little housekeeping. Do this a little housekeeping real quick. So Femi gonna write me. You know, there is a reason why I put that live stream on private. I put that live stream on private because that video right there, that was too much. And let me do this because I'm gonna voice my. I only got with 15 minutes of that video, but let me say this.
Ugh, brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
That's my opinion, right? My whole opinion on that video for me from a chat. I'm gonna say that I'm going to do it again because so everybody can know how I feel about that video, and I only, like I said, I'm only 15 minutes in, so let me just say it again.
Ugh, brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Yeah, what was that? You know, what was that? And I did. Let me say this. I don't want to know. Okay, I didn't want to know. Yeah, I really don't want to know what was done and what was said, done, and what was written down. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, you know what? I'll do it one more time.
Ugh, brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Now, since I got that out the way, let me address somebody. I'm getting really tired of some of y'all picking favorites and bearing false witness. So I'm gonna talk to you, Bomb, real quick, and I'm gonna take this down real quick. Let me take this down. Go. Let me focus back on me. You see, Bomb, you like to play favorites, and and you try to gaslight, and then you try to virtual signal. When it happened to Angry Man, see, we gonna go back in time real quick. What like you're doing with Brownsville? You did this to Angry Man and Tommy, picking favorites while they can lie and make things up, and bearing false witness about about someone, and sometimes it'd be about me. See, for me, the truth matters, right? That's why when I do videos, I always said check the links before you uh, watch the video. Check the links for evidence. I've always do that on my YouTube channel. But I'm gonna go here with this one, right? I'm gonna go over here because something you did, Bomb, and like I said, it's right here, the 2 hour and 12 minute mark. Let's stop right there. Let's let's start at the 2 hour and 12 minute and 35 second mark. It's me.
How you doing?
Okay.
Let's see how this goes. What you gotta add?
I beg to differ.
Mm.
Men do be saying that in barbershops.
Saying what?
um the shame, blame, and explain talking points.
Well, you got to tell me what they be saying.
Women gets it all.
It gets it all.
Yeah. I have to pay alimony, child support, or
But
I
that's
have to call
true.
a
They have to pay,
child
if
support.
they have kids and they have child support. That's not remember the talking points. If they doing it like a man, he got divorced or he got child support. Yeah, that's what he had to do. We're not talking about that. Are they in there telling men, yeah, don't get married, get away from these men, we're going our own way, that type of shit. When men are sitting in there and agreeing. Because
Well, going your own way is not synonymous with being homosexual.
wait, what?
Going your own way is not synonymous
We're
with being
not talking
homosexual.
about no homosexual. I'm not understanding why you just said that. What?
Because y'all using the word rim and
Listen, and rim, we just was very clear that the word rim doesn't mean homosexual neither.
I understand that, but how they take it, I'm going by their logic, Bob. I ain't saying me. I'm going by their logic. It means gay.
Okay, but we were talking about our discussion. You came up to claim that yeah, they having these conversations. A man who got fucked in his divorce, as he put it, right? And his wife took half. Okay, yeah, he's talking about a situation that happened to him in the barbershop. Even I've heard men, I've been in a barbershop and I hear men talking about how, he got to pay child support. And most of the men looking at him like, yeah, that's your child. They're not feeling bad for him. Oh, bro, that's fucked up. No, they're like, well, yeah, you get to go in, but then I asked you, I'm like, do they say certain things? And then you start talking about rim and homosexual. What?
Because you use the term going their own way. When you said that,
I asked, are the men in the barbershop talking about getting away, don't mess with women anymore? Because shit, if a nice looking woman walk by, they all looking. They not saying, oh, yuck, look at her with that big butt. Oh, she too fat. Oh, she too this. So that's why I asked you, are they talking about staying away from the women like these men are doing? Look, the term, the MGTOW, right? Going their own way. These men are saying the same thing, except they not calling themselves MGTOW. They are essentially saying stay away from women. So what does stay away from women mean? That means stay away from women. That means men leaving women alone. That means what those MGTOW men were saying, going their own way. So I don't even hear the term MGTOW no more. It could be still going on, but Red Pill has taken over, and they're saying the same thing. Stay away from women. Be a lover of men. We saw what his name post that when he told them men that if they enjoy having sex with women, that they're gay. So that's what these red pill men are promoting, to stay away from women. Before, the manosphere wasn't really, it was split. They had the ones talking about stay away from women. They had the other ones who just were saying, well, they just see the realities of this and that. But now the realities have turned in, here's the realities, and you need to stay away from these women. That's how that has evolved, which it was going to always evolve to that. Because if you scaring men into marriage, if you scaring men into sleeping with women because they going to trap you with a baby, which most of these niggas, nobody want to have a baby for. But anyway, then eventually it turns into stay away from women, period, because it's dangerous. They're dangerous. So eventually Manosphere was walking down that road to stay away from these women. Stop giving them your money. Give it to me. And that's what them clowns, every single one of them who had these channels, promoting this. All it was about was the money. They did not care about how they're going to destroy the community. They have been destroying this community for a while, but it didn't get real big enough to make a big difference until in 2020 with the rising of Kevin Samuels, and mostly with internet being the main source of resource.
Oh man. Oh man, I was talking and I didn't know though I was muted. Oh my God. Let me repeat. Let me repeat what I was saying. I didn't know I was muted, y'all. I didn't know I was muted. Um Now what JD Miles said, right? I'm gonna try to paraphrase what I said because it was so what I said was so masterful and I said it in a um intellectual level. So let me try to shorten this intellectual level and say it like this. Listen, um, the black community, I'm using this term, the community was destroyed long before the internet, before the internet got big. And this reason why people really need to read their history instead of just talking. I'm getting tired of people who want to talk on issues and don't know what they're talking about. You know, it was education. The quality of education dropped. The quality of trade dropped. Education and employment, and yes, crime, and yes, sooner or later, crime follow up. Anybody can go from the gold shock of 1971 on down to the mid 1990s, and I know somebody say, "You mean what about the crime bill?" We're not going to talk about the crime bill. The crime followed after the other things that the start of what was going on. So let me say this right now: it wasn't feminism. It wasn't these other isms. It was three basic things that started the downgrade of the community. The degradation of the middle class, the black middle class, by trade policies. Where most of your middle class people, your working class, I should say, your working class people was located at, namely the Rust Belt, still, the steel belt where automobiles was being produced and steel was being produced. Where that's where most black, and since this is black, YouTube fam, most black people went north, went from the southern states, went to the northern states, and gained employment for Ford, Chrysler, and GM, and then all the other crises from the 70s, the oil crisis, the gold shock of 71, all that destroyed a lot of families in their income. That's what happened. And then you had the miseducation of boys. Boys had been miseducated. Um, Boys' education was sacrificed for other programs, and that's why it led to um to what you're seeing today. And she don't know what she's talking about, and I'm getting tired of people. I'm getting tired of people getting online talking about historical things that they don't know nothing about. But let me carry on.
source of information when we all had to sit at home for COVID.
I kind of disagree. I think it's the rise of Trump. Is when the manager began reaches prominence.
The rise of Trump.
Yes,
What you mean the rise of Trump? Trump has always been here.
Trumpism. I'm talking about. Let me stop right there. Again, the reason why Donald Trump got popular in 2014 and 15, because a lot of working class men, um, a lot of the working class male, was not going to college. A lot of men who were Gen Xers, millennials, was not going to college. Um, you know, if you go to any of the colleges or universities, most of most of the population are female, are women, right? So, be- and usually colleges and universities is where the new crop of leaders is going to be uh, incubated from. So when you have a working class man and women who are of a certain position, um, it's going to be a hard time for that man to establish any link um, between himself and her. And plus, though, because of the more educated one person is, the 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 the, the greater of the social circle. The wider is that person's social circle. So therefore, his social circle is going to be lower than hers. So therefore, when it comes to networking, um, and what's the other word I'm trying to find, for lack of a better word, um, um, man, I can't even think right now. It was a nice word I was about to say. Um, I'm just going to use networking right now. Um, Networking and fellowship, I'll put it like that, is is wider than those of the lower, those who are not educated, who's college educated, and therefore women can have access, more access to certain employment, certain offers than the lower class male. Um, but let me just go ahead and play the rest of it. Trumpism, the ideology of Trumpism is is based upon manosphere and talking points.
We know that, but listen, we are not talking about the manosphere that you're talking about right now. I know we clearly we talking about black men and black women.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so are you telling me Trumpism created help with the black talking points in the black manosphere? No.
Yes, it did. Um, Anybody can go look at any of these black channels, black male channels, and you'll see the support for Donald Trump. Whether that was 4 years ago, whether that's today, everybody can see it. So what are you talking about, Bomb?
They don't even know. They don't even know they're being led by some manosphere bullshit. These men in this new, especially now, we got new people who came over with COVID, and they don't even consider themselves manosphere, and yet they are very much manosphere. They don't consider themselves red pill, and yet they are very much red pill. Why? Because they got their talking points from red pill and manosphere men. They just don't know it, and they're spreading it, and they just don't know it. So when I get up there and say, yeah, these dudes are manosphere, no, we not. We don't even, Vic could be one of the main ones. I don't even know nobody in red pill. I've been calling him red pill since he's been here. I'm like, dude, you just stupid and don't know where your talking points came from.
You know what? I'm not going to respond to that. I'm not going to respond to that. Go on. Let me carry on.
You heard somebody on the line on the internet, Anton Daniels and the men, all the men who was over there with Fight Club, the big ones, Angry Man. They don't know they red pill and they've been manosphere for many, many years on this bitch. So they started hearing those men say shit. that they related to, and now they repeat it, and they don't even realize that they're red pill. No, I ain't no pill, nigga. You red pill. You red pill too. You just undercover. You like the, when you get in your bag, you speak the same shit these niggas speak. You just don't like them.
I want y'all to put a pin in that. I want you to put a pin in that. See, she says something that's a lie. Now, she just said something that was blatantly not true. But like I said, put a pin in that. Yeah, that was at the 2 hour and 20 minute and 35-second mark.
You against them, but you are so like them. Okay, because as soon as we start talking about women being in a more authoritarian or smarter, more educated, you don't like that shit neither. And like,
What? There you go. So Bomb just caught herself in a lie right there. Now, like I said, now let me write that down real quick, because you see, I'm getting really tired of people playing favorites and try to gaslight. So that was at the 2 hour and 2 hour at the 20-minute mark. When she said, and let me go back and I want y'all to hear it. I want y'all to hear what she said.
that's how that has evolved, which it was going to always evolve to that. Because if you scaring men into marriage, if you scaring men into sleeping with women because they going to trap you with a baby, which most of these niggas, nobody want to have a baby for. But anyway, then eventually it turns into stay away from women, period, because it's dangerous. They're dangerous. So eventually Manosphere was walking down that road to stay away from these women. Stop giving them your money. Give it to me. And that's what them clowns, every single one of them who had these channels promoting this, all it was about was the money. They did not care about how they're going to destroy the community. They have been destroying this community for a while, but it didn't get real big enough to make a big difference until in 2020 with the rising of Kevin Samuels, and mostly with internet being the main source of resource of information when we all had to sit at home for COVID.
I kind of disagree. I think it's the rise of Trump. It's when the Manosphere began reaches prominence.
The rise of Trump?
Yes.
What you mean the rise of Trump? Trump has always been here.
Trumpism. I'm talking about Trumpism. The ideology of Trumpism is based upon Manosphere and talking points.
We know that, but listen, we are not talking about the Manosphere that you're talking about right now. I know we clearly we talking about black men and black women. Okay. So you telling me Trumpism created help with the black talking points in the black Manosphere? No, they don't even know. They don't even know they're being led by some Manosphere bullshit. These men in this new, especially now, we got new people who came over with COVID, and they don't even consider themselves Manosphere, and yet they are very much Manosphere. They don't consider themselves red pill, and yet they are very much red pill. Why? Because they got their talking points from red pill and Manosphere men. They just don't know it, and they're spreading it, and they just don't know it. So when I get up there and say, yeah, these dudes are Manosphere, no, we not. We don't even, Vic be one of the main ones. I don't even know nobody in red pill. I've been calling him red pill since he's been here. I'm like, dude, you just stupid and don't know where your talking points came from. You heard somebody on the line, on the internet, and Tom Daniels and the men, all the men who was over there with Fight Club, the big ones, Angry Man, they don't know they red pill, and they've been Manosphere for many, many years on this bitch. So they started hearing those men say shit. that they related to, and now they repeat it, and they don't even realize that they're red pill. No, I ain't no pill. Nigga, you red pill. You red pill too. You just undercover. You like the, when you get in your bag, you speak the same shit these niggas speak. You just don't like them. You against them, but you are so like them. Okay, because as soon as we start talking about women being in a more authoritarian or smarter, more educated, you don't like that shit neither. And like a lot of these men, they fake ass red pillars. They don't like those men. They say they not like them men until we start talking about women with a little power.
Now, I want you to notice that what she said is a blatant lie right there, right? So I forgot to do one thing, y'all. I forgot to do one thing because there was one point. You know what? Let me go ahead and go to my channel real quick. Let me go to my channel and bring up a video up, and bring a channel up real quick. See, if you're going to talk, right? Excuse me. If you're going to talk, right, back up what you say, right? Back up what you say, because on this video right here, and let me go ahead and show it. On this video right here, now Bomb going to sit there and say, I do not support women for office, when clearly on this video right here, and you know what, how come ain't, yeah, hold on, let me go ahead and refresh that. Let me go ahead and refresh that video. Yeah, there we go. So Bomb, tell me something. How can I say draft Tulsi Gabbard for president 2024 when that video was made on September the 4th, 2021? But yet, see, the problem is, Bomb, you like to pick favorites. I can back up with the things I say. I can back up with what I say. Why can't you? All right. Why can't you? Just saying. Just saying. But anyway, let's get right back over here and continue to see. I'm dissecting and deconstructing your argument.
Especially, and the more power she get, the more disgusting these men get. Like right now, we have a black fucking woman running for president, and all these niggas getting out their bag and showing us all who they are.
Well, Bomb, if that was true, then how come in 2020 I supported Tulsi Gabbard for president?
Nigga, you supported somebody who we don't even know. Good for you.
She actually debated Kamala Harris at the debates 4 years ago.
That's good. That's good. You supported her. Okay, good. She didn't win. You see, that's what I'm saying. The higher she would have got, that's when y'all turn backs. That's when y'all show who you are. We not
see the gaslighting right there. The gaslighting. That's a fundamental gaslighting that Bomb Cherry was doing. You're picking favorites and you're bearing false witness. So what are you talking about, Bomb? See, that's so dishonest for you to say that when you know for 4 years, or actually two years, because I stopped supporting Tulsi Gabbard. So for you, see, and this is my problem with Black YouTube, right? My problem with Black YouTube is that y'all not um y'all are not aware what's going on. Y'all so worried about who has sex, who doesn't have sex, who's having relations with who, and who's not having relations, and who's married or who's not married, and how we can get over of one gender over the other. But when it come time to talk about real policy or real things, y'all don't want to talk about that. I wonder why. I'll wait. Let me go ahead and continue this.
Stupid.
Well, like she won a primary and Kamala didn't win a primary in 2020.
Okay.
But
I don't
that
even know what you're talking about.
but what I'm
You
saying,
talking? What you talking about? Local government?
no, see, you got to know what a presidential primary is. Now, I got to do this, y'all, because I gotta do this. Democratic primary. I gotta do this now because she don't see again. We got to do this. Kamala Harris never won a primary. She never won a primary, even though she was on the ballot. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna share this right here. Now, right here's Tulsi Gabbard. Right here. This is Tulsi Gabbard. She got 2 delegates. Joe Biden got 2,709 on the 2020 stage here. Now, where is Kamala? Kamala withdrawal. Here's right here. Kamala Harris withdrawal in December 3rd, 2019, and she only got 129. She quit the race. No, that's not that's not delegates, that's votes. Right here's votes. That's pure votes. But Tulsi Gabbard up here had at least 250,000 votes, over a 250,000, with 383 votes. But she only got two delegates at the 2020 election. So, Bomb, if you're going to talk about politics, know what the hell you're talking about, please. But anyway, let me get right back to over here.
The Democratic primary of 2020.
Who this is again?
Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah, I don't know.
See,
I don't know.
it's very convenient that you don't know when everybody had been talking about for 4 years ago.
Yeah,
part reason why
did she win? Which are you talking about for president?
Yes. So for you to sit there and mischaracterize what I said,
No,
you know what? You're right. You're right. Let me do this real quick. Oh, let me show this video again. Because I did this 2 years ago. I did this video 2 years. Well, actually, going to be 3 years ago. All right. So what I'm going to do again? Let me focus on myself because I don't like people to lie. Right. I don't like people to mischaracterize me. Now play the Tulsi clip. Yeah. And I'm gonna say right now, as of today, I am no fan of Tulsi Gabbard. I'm not. I backed her in 2020. I don't back her no anymore. There is a reason why. However, let me just let me bring up another debate point. There was a footage of the debate because Tulsi because Baum don't know what the hell her ass talking about. This what happens when you stay online too much and don't know what the hell you talking about. Let me try to find this sound this clip. There's about, man, there's so many clips.
You took issue with Senator Harris confronting Vice President Biden at the last debate. You called it a, quote, false accusation that Joe Biden is a racist. What's your response?
I want to bring the conversation back to the broken criminal justice system that is disproportionately negatively impacting Black and brown people all across this country today. Now, Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Thank you, Congresswoman. Senator Harris, your response.
As the elected Attorney General of California, I did the work of significantly reforming the criminal justice system of a state of 40 million people, which became a national model for the work that needs to be done. And I am proud of that work. And I am proud of making a decision to not just give fancy speeches or be in a legislative body and give speeches on the floor, but actually doing the work of being in the position to use the power that I had.
And this is the reason why she lost. That's why part of the reason why she jumped off. She that this whole debate is a reason why over here, Tulsi was the last woman standing along with Bernie. She was the last woman standing because Amy Klobuchar right here dropped out. Now anybody can go all the way down here because there was like 25 different people running. And Kamala left the race. Withdrawal date was December of 2019. Now, let me say something. I'm gonna do a sidebar. Let me do a sidebar. You know who should have been president? This brother right here. Deval Patrick should have been the candidate. But anyway, let's keep it moving. He should be the one on the ballot. But anyway, that's a whole other issue. I'm not gonna go into why I think Deval Patrick should have been the candidate instead of Biden in 2020. But anyway, let's get right back to this right here.
No, I mischaracterized what you said. What are you talking about now? What did I mischaracterize?
Oh, because you said those. No, when you said that if a woman gets certain power, I'm going to do the shame, blame, and explain.
Well, I didn't say what you just came out your mouth did not come out of my mouth. And what you heard me say was I said that, yeah, you're red pill too. And yes, I said you just don't like them, and your talking points are very much like them. And then I went to saying most of these men in this area. And then I said, yes, the higher a woman get in power, then they real colors come out. That's what I said.
No, you didn't. And this happened at the 2 hour and 23-minute mark. 2 hour and 23 minutes, Bomb Cherry said that, right? But anybody can go back to the 2 hour and 20-minute mark, and and what I'm gonna do, we can go back to the like read minutes earlier when you said this.
Like them. You against them, but you are so like them. Okay, because as soon as we start saying, stay away from women, be a lover of men. We saw what his name post that when he told them men that if they enjoy having sex with women, that they're gay. So that's what these red pill men are promoting, to stay away from women. Before, the manosphere wasn't really, it was split. They had the ones talking about stay away from women. They had the other ones who just were saying, well, they just see the realities of this and that. But now the realities have turned in, here's the realities, and you need to stay away from these women. That's how that has evolved, which it was going to always evolve to that. Because if you scaring men into marriage, if you scaring men into sleeping with women because they're going to trap you with a baby, which most of these niggas, nobody want to have a baby for. But anyway, then eventually it turns into stay away from women, period, because it's dangerous. They're dangerous. So eventually Manosphere was walking down that road to stay away from these women, stop giving them your money, give it to me. And that's what them clowns, every single one of them who had these channels promoting this, all it was about was the money. They did not care about how they're going to destroy the community. They have been destroying this community for a while, but it didn't get real big enough to make a big difference until in 2020 with the rising of Kevin Samuels, and mostly with internet being the main source of resource of information when we all had to sit at home for COVID.
I kind of disagree. I think it's the rise of Trump. Is when the manosphere began reaches prominence.
The rise of Trump.
Yes.
What you mean the rise of Trump? Trump has always been here.
Trumpism. I'm talking about Trumpism. The ideology of Trumpism is based upon manosphere and talking points.
We know that, but listen, we are not talking about the manosphere that you're talking about right now. I know we clearly was talking about black men and black women. Okay. So are you telling me Trumpism created help with the black talking points in the black manosphere? No, they don't even know. They don't even know they're being led by some manosphere bullshit. These men in this new, especially now, we got new people who came over with COVID, and they don't even consider themselves manosphere, and yet they are very much manosphere. They don't consider themselves red pill, and yet they are very much red pill. Why? Because they got their talking points from red pill and manosphere men. They just don't know it, and they're spreading it, and they just don't know it. So when I get up there and say, yeah, these dudes are manosphere, no, we not. We don't even, Vic be one of the main ones. I don't even know nobody in red pill. I've been calling him red pill since he's been here. I'm like, dude, you just stupid and don't know where your talking points came from. You heard somebody on the line, on the internet, and Tom Daniels and the men, all the men who was over there with Fight Club, the big ones, Angry Man, they don't know they red pill, and they've been manosphere for many, many years on this bitch. So they started hearing those men say shit that they related to, and now they repeat it, and they don't even realize that they're red pill. No, I ain't no pill. Nigga, you red pill. You red pill too. You just undercover. You like to, when you get in your bag, you speak the same shit these niggas speak. You just don't like them. You against them, but you are so like them. Okay, because as soon as we start talking about women being in a more authoritarian or smarter, more educated, you don't like that shit neither. And like a lot of these.
And that's where you said bomb. That's where you lie at the 2 hour, 20 minute and 45 seconds. That's where you lied at, because at the 23-minute mark, you said I didn't do it. You said you didn't do it.
That's around 2000.
Afghanistan.
Right. Okay. And he didn't say he's just gonna get us out of Iraq. He said he's getting us out of these wars, right?
Primarily, Iraq was the war he was referring to.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. No,
I
he wasn't.
got out the speeches. I mean, do you want me to?
No, he was talking about getting us out. He said he was getting us out of war, but I'm not. Look, he got us out of one. We was waiting for the others. Okay, and then who? So his foreign policies, and then who was next? Trump. And what did Trump? What was his foreign policy?
Foreign policy. His foreign policy was kissing Benjamin Netanyahu's ass.
Okay. He was supposed to also get us out of war, right?
And he got us into a further. He got us into the bullshit again by getting us out of the nuclear deal with Iran and so forth.
Right, and he got us in some trouble, right? So
Right.
I guess what I'm saying is that if you talk about foreign policy, especially if we don't know all the details and all the mishap, so you're saying you ain't gonna vote because it's something that you probably don't even know all the details about.
because though I stand with the Palestinians.
Oh, you stand with them?
Yeah, I stand with the Palestinians and their plight.
Okay, so you're not. So you want us to go to war on behalf of them?
We are. First of all, we already at war. We just sending our weapons to Benjamin Netanyahu and those right-wing nutcases from the Likud party. You know what? I'm not going to say it on this channel because I'm not going to mention that because I know how funny you two are. So there's a reason why y'all don't see me on panels as much. Let me segue off of this real quick. There's a reason why y'all don't see me on panels as much because I'm tired of talking to y'all. Because y'all talk about the same thing over and over again, and y'all don't know. And y'all have no clue. Wait a minute. What was that? Y'all had no clue what the hell you're talking about because y'all on that gender war, blaming men and women for the black community. I don't got time to hear that. So I joined the peace movement. I got my position papers out, doing all that. So while y'all gonna sit there and talk about shame, blame, and explain, and and how black men ain't shit, black women ain't shit, I don't got time to hear all that. Because I'm gonna be as arrogant as possible. What I'm talking about is far above what you talking about. In layman's terms, I'm gonna use a video game, right? I'm gonna use a video game. Y'all still on 1985 Super Mario Brothers. My black ass is at Super Mario Brothers Galaxy. The things I'm talking about has more depth, has more height than what you're talking about. And yes, I'm being arrogant. Get out of there.
Wait a minute, what?
We need to get out of there, is what I'm saying.
So when we get out of there, then what's gonna happen? What are they asking us to get out of there?
These raiders keep asking us for weapons. Now we need to get out of there and stop supplying Benjamin Netanyahu his the war machine.
Okay. So you don't know anything about our foreign policies and the deals we had with them.
I do know about our foreign policy.
Okay. So you do know that we've been rocking with them for years, right? And a lot of things they helped us with, we helped them with, right? So that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, but now you're standing with a group who really want us to go to war. That's what they want. They don't want us just to leave and stop supporting them.
They bombed Iran. It took 5 countries, United States, France, Great Britain, the Kingdom of Jordan, the Saudis, to knock down all those drones and missiles from that was launched from Iran proper. Because Benjamin Netanyahu and those neocons, they want, he's trying to stay in office because there is an investigation. There's a few investigations in the state of Israel. Anyway, let me keep it moving.
They want us to go against them. They want us. They're not saying, "Oh, just stop supporting them," because we can say, "Hey, we're not supporting," because we're not involved.
Oh, yeah,
We're not
we
involved.
are.
We're not.
Yeah, two American soldiers is killed over there in Jordan and in Syria behind this foolishness that's going on now.
What you mean they were killed? Anyway, you changing my topic. Fuck that. Listen, I don't know why I walked.
But you brought it up. You asked a question. Hold on, let me stop the video. You asked a question, and I answered. I don't know what's under this chair. Oh, damn, plastic bottle. I don't know what I don't know why you want to, saying I'm changing the topic when you the one who asked why I don't support, well, why I'm withholding support. Why I'm withholding support. I will not decide to vote until October. And I said that in the chat room. I'm withholding until 2 things is done. One of them, there better be the war in Ukraine and in Gaza needs to be resolved by October if you really want me to vote. That's all I said.
Down this
You asked.
No, I did. No, I'm right. I did. That's what I'm saying. I walked down this whole. We could talk about this later, so I could prove you wrong. But like I said, y'all, even though he knows that one can take all our rights again, have her back in slavery and all that shit, the woman is so egregious as well that he put her on the level of Trump, because he know how bad Trump is, right? But so when you say that you won't vote for neither, when one of them is so bad, especially the black people as a whole, especially black men, he'll test black men. He will eat him some black pussy though, right? He'll get with some black women.
Why does it always have to revolve around sex? That's not even a sexual. I'm not looking at it from a sexual. Why does these conversations? That's why when I go to the UK, when I go to the black British sector, they ain't talking like they're talking about what happened with the Tommy Robinson and Nigel Farage backing Trump, going, they're on that. Why is it that black Americans, when it comes to social media, it's always about what somebody's sexual organ is doing? That's not even the topic. That's not even what I'm on. Anyway, let me go ahead. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. Let me go ahead and do this. And keep on playing.
They'll be in his on his plantation, serving his motherfucking desires and needs. And so what you think your black men gonna be? So I don't know why black men do think like when they think that we're on the same level as them as far as when shit get hard, that women no, they're gonna be some white men who gonna come and want to sweep us up and have us on their plantation and having sex with us and having us have their children and shit like that. And your ass gonna be in the field and busting your ass, and our children ain't gonna live to be past 18 like it was back in the day. But black men who are so against black women, even in this, it's plain as day. That's how we know, baby. That's how we know. They got women in the same predicament, so jealous of a woman in her status, where she is, that they will also not vote for her, even when faced with something so egregious on the other side. And if they don't think I'm serious when I say that it's so egregious, they just don't know, because they don't want to know, because it's so obvious. So many videos of him saying certain things all the time. You could take you could take Trump for his word. It comes out of his own mouth. Nobody.
But there is one thing I do agree though. I do agree that a lot of black men online are voting for Trump just to get at black women. And that's the part though I do agree with. There are black men, the black manosphere, because that's why I want the manosphere to be destroyed. But anyway, the manosphere exists. You know, they want Trump to win because it's a get back at black women. You know, I see people like Tyrone Magnus. I see people like you know, yeah, and yes, I'm talking about Tyrone Magnus, the guy who do movie reviews. I would stop subbing to his channel because you know, I see it because he always use his Latina, the woman he's staying in the house with, and then he make videos about black women. No, I'm sorry, I'm against that. Um, what he does is very subtle. Um, you know, a lot of these guys from SYSBM, I'm going to do a video on that. I'm going to do a video on that because about Donald Trump and black men. I'm going to do a video on that. Um, so, that's why, yes, 90s. The alt-right is associated with the the manosphere. That's why I'm gonna keep on saying it. You know, hold on. Let me get in my chat room. Why would Kelly Ray gonna ask this question? Why would Trump represent the manosphere? Because the things he talk about is manosphere-ish. Vance talking about women, people not getting married and not having kids. That's manosphere. Talking about women who have cats. Now, no, it's not. It's not crazy. It's not crazy, Kelly. Like how Donald Trump insulted Kelly, what's her name? No, April, I forgot her name. when he was in the White House. There's so many black women Donald Trump assaulted during his press conferences. And that's one thing I do agree with Roland Martin on. That's why one thing I have to agree with Roland Martin. Roland Martin was right about how that Donald Trump should never have been invited to that black journalism thing. Because of the history what Donald Trump told those women, over there. And I'm gonna say this again, I have done video after video after video talking about that for the past 4 years. You know, just saying. But let's keep moving.
He's making it up and guesstimating what he gonna do. He's always been saying it. So that's all I'm saying. So that's proof enough. Now we're gonna go back to this goddamn video. And for those of you who hate women so much, and then the conversation was, is she black? Is she not black? Who gives a fuck? Trump ain't black. Right? Biden not black. All the rest of the motherfuckers, only one of them that even then, only black people cared if Obama was black or not. That's the only people.
Let me go ahead and say this, because I'm tired of niggas saying dumb shit. Nobody gonna have to prove anybody's private life to anybody else.
And this nigga said, I ain't gotta go be shaming to vote. Nobody's shaming you, baby. Listen, if you gotta be shaming to doing anything as a American citizen, honey, you do what you do. But you gotta understand, there are those of us who are really American citizens, like we fought for this country, right? And we really believe, we understand that this is our country, right? I ain't none of them dumbass niggas who think we gonna go back to Africa, even though they know they don't want to go back to Africa, but then they'll act like we so separate than American citizens. I sit with them, I talk with them, and I do think that they dumb as fuck, right? I know that their mentality just isn't adult as they look like. Because see, you either in this country, and if you in this country, if this country go to war, your ass going to fucking war. And if you don't go, particularly, your fucking children are going, and your grandchildren are going. Oh, and they don't know that, they might not know that they are voting on bringing back a draft. Because you lame ass motherfucking niggas who claim that y'all are in this country. And I'm not talking about just black people when I say that, right? I'm talking about the men aren't enrolling. There's more fucking women enrolling in the military than fucking men. Sad ass motherfucker niggas. Pussy ass niggas. You can't defend your own home, right?
Wrong, bomb. No. The reason why people not join the military is for multiple reasons. Part of it is because of the unhealthiness of there's certain requirements to join the military, especially the Army and Marines. We got an obesity problem, a health problem, and it has something to do with the quality of the diet of the average American. Also, bomb, there is no incentives for a young man to join the military when you have a lot of men living under bridges, a lot of military veterans returning home from God knows where else, and they're not being treated the way though they ought to be treated, and they're living on the bridges, they're living in homeless shelters, they're living in deplorable positions. Now, Bomb, you are a military woman. You should know that yourself. That's why a lot of men um, is not joining the military. There's multiple reasons why, but I didn't say it on here. But let me keep it moving though.
So don't get me started. We're gonna talk about what women doing and men not doing. You can look that shit up. That's sad when more women are enrolling in the military than men. You know that got to be a sad day for a whole fucking country. It's sad. We look bad. In other countries, they make it mandatory. So the women enroll and the men enroll, right? This country, we didn't have to do that. But now they do because we got a lame group of millennials and the fucking zennials who want to sit on their fucking ass and
Well,
enjoy the freedoms of this country, but then they're not willing to do nothing.
as a millennial, as somebody who was born in the early 1980s, I take great offense to that. I tried to join the Air Force, right? I was too heavy to join the Air Force because I really wanted to be I really want to fly airplanes. And because I was playing football at the time, I was playing football at the time, so yeah, I was stocky, I was big, wide, um, I was like 17, 18 years old. So I do take offense about what you said. And this happened like right after little bit before 9/11. Um, so Bomb, there are a whole lot there's been videos and articles on the American military turning away certain men. So what are you talking about?
Nothing to ensure that they continue getting the freedoms of this country.
Well, I kind of disagree with you. I'm kind
I
of
know
glad
you do
though.
because you ain't never served a day in your motherfucking life. You probably never put your hand on your heart and promise to protect anybody, including a wife and your motherfucking children. So of course you disagree. Go ahead and tell us.
Well, I'll tell you where I disagree. I'm trying to go out because more people join the military. We will feed into the neocons in the military industrial complex. Is really a protest movement. So I'm glad though we're not.
Protest movement.
Um, yeah, I believe like um
A
the
protest
protest
movement.
against protest against the military industrial complex.
So you protest in the military because
And
what?
not the military industrial complex, the companies that uh, that profit off of war.
Okay, well that. So wait a minute. So you
Less
protesting the
people to
companies,
fight.
but you wait a minute. So you protesting the companies that profit off of war, right? And those companies that provide American jobs, oops, and those companies that put money in our economy, and you protesting them because of what? Because I don't see. I don't believe you, right? Because there's many other reasons you could be protesting Walmart and many others, and your ass ain't though,
My own
right?
political activity can
Listen, you
say
ain't got no
otherwise.
political
Oh yeah, oh
activity.
yeah, oh yeah. Yes, I
No,
do.
you don't, dude. What you saying don't make no fucking sense.
Wait, you just said I got no political activity. You see, you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. That really don't tell me what I don't have when you don't know. Don't speak on what you don't know.
Sense. You are
The
responsible,
people,
like the rest
people
of
who
us, to
know me
vote
do.
for
The
who
people
our
who know
next
me
president
know what I'm
is.
for.
And because she's a woman, you coming up with all this other fake
Wait,
shit
wait a
right
minute.
now.
You
That's
just
all
lied.
I'm saying.
You see, wait,
Listen,
hold on.
listen, go vote for who you want to
Repeat.
vote. Don't
Hold
vote.
on.
Even if you
Repeat
don't vote,
what
the
what
winner
I
is on you.
bomb.
That's all it is. That's
Bomb.
it.
Bomb.
Uh-huh.
Ken, like, you do me a favor.
No. What
Repeat.
favor you want?
Repeat what you just said.
What I just said?
Yes, ma'am.
I said it's on you. Whoever win is on you.
No. Before that, because you said something that contradict what you said earlier.
Tell me what I said so I can give you on the right track.
Because you said
I
though
just said
it's about me not voting for a woman. I never said anything. I never said anything about not voting for a woman. I'm talking about
that's
policy.
what I said. I just said that.
I'm talking about policy. You
talk about policy, but listen, even if you talk about policy, you only got two choices. It don't matter. So I'm saying you know that, right? You know that. One of them, he ain't got no policy at all. You don't even know what he gonna do. In fact, his own people don't know what he gonna do. That's on that side. And the other side is this, that they saying they support, but they got, listen, we are into deals that go longer than even I've been born, right? And it's not simple as to break deals, because you don't know what those deals entail. You don't know what's going on. And I get it. We all know that. But what I am saying, though, it don't matter. You got two choices. And one of them will be the winner. That's it. There is no other people you could bring in. So you got two choices. Now, out of the two of them, which one will at least keep our freedom going? And which one is saying that he is going to be a dictator? That means, I don't know if people know what dictator means. That means your freedoms are gone. He could come and raid in your house and take your shit out if he want to. He wants something you got, he come and get it. In fact, he don't even might not want it, but he just don't want you to have it. He could have the police come in and get that shit. That's what dictators can do. So I'm asking you, you got one who's saying, hey, we're going to continue to be free. And we got the other one saying, this is going to be the last election to ever be in this United States of America. And he got everything in place so that can happen. Women, in case you don't know, they are taking our rights away. They have already started that in states. So you can either have your rights taken away from every state, because that's what he could do, right? Or you could fight to make sure that we have our rights. And if y'all don't know that he don't want women to have their rights, he only want the beautiful ones. And then he don't want them to have rights because he want to be able to walk up to them and grab them by their pussy. So that is the two choices we got. And to me, one of them is not even a choice. And therefore, if that's not a choice, then that means the other one is who you have to vote for to ensure that the other one do not get in. It's really that simple. That's how simple it really is. It shouldn't be we don't about policies, because see, we haven't heard no policies. This man has been president before and fucked this nation up. $2 trillion in debt under him, and that he did that by giving tax breaks to wealthy.
Now, I would agree with the whole, Trump did mess his country up. But having said that, I gotta shrug my shoulders and say, well, what about the other side? What about the other side? See, I'm fully aware of Trump had created the conditions where we're in today. So, tell me something I don't already know.
Office now, but do you know shit runs downhill? What you do today will affect you tomorrow. And Trump gave them motherfuckers tax breaks. We pay more in tax than,
Now I'm
and
trying.
then
Hold on.
all the black people
Louisiana has it bad.
and stop them from giving Biden the president, even though he won it. So I'm just saying, do y'all not know what Trump has done already? If Iraq was the opposite of Trump, we would still have to vote that Rock as the president. That could be the worst. The worst wants to be a dictator.
I think the 13th and 14th Amendment.
Quick to listen and slow to wrath.
Now, here's where I'm pissed off at. This old stupid motherfucker here.
Right? Because when you quick to listen, you can pick up on little subtleties that other people don't pick up on.
Back on track. Okay. Let me see.
The point I'm going to say is, you know, a man, any human being, whether he's male or female, or whether he or she are male or female, it should be determined by their integrity, their intelligence, and their wisdom. That's what a person should be judged by, not by whether they had sex last night or they had sex 10 years ago or whether they ever have been in a relationship. And that's the problem with this space, is because people want to judge somebody's manhood or womanhood by what they do in the bedroom or who's kissing them in the cheek, rather than what's inside their soul. That's what should be a measurement of manhood and womanhood. Anyway, and you can't pay money for that. So anyway, Bob, I'm gonna get out of here. You have a nice day.
You too.
Well,
oh,
well, before you go, Big J Triple A, right? Because I agree with you. A man should be measured by integrity, honor, recalibrating their value system, right? But I noticed one thing. See, sometimes you should adhere to the scripture that says, be slow to speak, quick to listen, and slow to wrath, right? Because when you quick to listen, you can pick up on little subtleties that other people don't pick up on. For example, when the Queen Bomb Cherry asked you, why was the state of Texas under a dictatorship? You know the first thing you said, Big J Triple X?
Porn.
You said, I can't watch porn. And then you know what the second thing you said? You said, I can't go to certain websites, right?
Because
So,
because
when you
it's
hold
the
on, hold on,
biggest
I didn't cut
story.
you off. I didn't cut
Because
you
it's
off.
the
Big J
biggest
Triple X.
story.
wait,
I didn't cut
you gotta let
I
Brown
didn't cut you
finish.
off. I didn't cut you off. See, this is what I mean. And this is what the Queen, Dr. Bryant, was talking about when she said low functioning, right? A low.
You want to call somebody low functioning, right? You want to call somebody low functioning, huh, Brownsville? But we can go over here, right? We can go over here to this live stream. And on this live stream, Otis said he had raped his wife. For months, Otis been sharing his story about him talking about, oh, wait, stop. Hold on. Let's stop right there. You hear you see what Bomb Cherry just wrote right here? The rapist is back. So here's the thing to you. Talking about honor and integrity and all that. Look at you, Brownsville, on the panel, talking to a man who said, whose only fame is, I have sexually assaulted my wife. His wife. Who is you again, Brownsville? Who is you again? And then you got on Sherrod's channel. You got on Sherrod's channel and you try to tell those sisters, those queens, quote unquote, that Otis is a good man. And that's after the fact he admitted to everybody that he had sexually assaulted his wife. And this goes right back to Bomb. Bomb, you like to play favorites. You like to play favorites. Just like Jay Prince. You play favorites with Jay Prince. Let's look at Jay Prince. Jay Prince did all these heinous things. Now, look at him where he's at now. When everybody told y'all about Jay Prince. That's why y'all are too chicken shit to show up on this channel, because I'll play those clips back to your face. You the one, Brownsville, try to chin check me on that panel. You try to chin check me when you back a man who raped his wife. And then you try to talk about how you a good black man. I'm a good black. No, shut up and sit your ass down somewhere. That's what the fuck you need to do. I'm getting really tired of y'all trying to pick favorites and try to gaslight. And according to you, Brownsville, you wanna sit there. You want to sit there and bear false witness. That's why I called your ass out when you and your gay ass cousin. Oh yeah, I'm about to go in on this motherfucker. You know what? I'm going to play what I told you. I'm going to play what I told you. Let's play what I told you.
Functioning male cuts off another male right in the middle of his sentence because they can't control their emotions.
Ooh,
right?
really?
So the issue is this, right? Now you're speaking out of both sides of your mouth. And
no,
you're displaying to Bomb Cherry's chat and channel that you're a double-minded man, unstable in all of his ways. Because you said a man should be measured by honor, integrity, and all of those things. Right?
Which though you don't have.
But at the same time, your biggest issue with being under a dictatorship, right? Not slavery, not being forced to go into the military.
We're not in slavery. Jackass. We're not in slavery. If he was in slavery, I would have mentioned it. Jackass.
Not being forced to take on certain jobs and your freedoms being restricted in a way that's going to be harmful to you and your loved ones. No, you wasn't worried about any of that, Big J Triple S. The only thing you was worried about was watching porn. And you see, that is a common characteristic of the Rim brothers, the red pill men, the incel men, and the manosphere men. They have sex, lust, and degeneracy at the top of their value system, right? So when the queens ask them a question, the only thing that comes to their mind is sex. You can ask about politics, sex. You can ask about education, sex.
And dumbass, did I mention sex during this conversation? Bomb did. I didn't.
You can ask about becoming a successful, educated person. Oh, sex. That is the issue that I have with y'all Rim brothers, Big.
With y'all. You said y'all Rim brothers. I never mentioned sex. Jackass. When the last 30 minutes of this conversation, sex was not even mentioned by me. nigga.
J Triple S, but I digress, my brother.
First of all, I'm not your brother because thy brother should not lie and bear false witness according to thy brother. Okay, you should never. If you are thy brother, you should never bear false witness, because if you know anything about Texas politics, that's been the biggest story for the past 5 months. See, you up in New York, so you don't know shit. And the second thing, why we having this conversation, the most thing I talked about over here ever since I got on this panel was the mistreatment of the Palestinian people by the government of Benjamin Netanyahu. I spoke more about that than about porn. So you can miss me with that. But while we having this conversation, you was the one trying to use your woman, your lady, to use that as a way to get at me with. No, I'm tired of niggas on platform, whether that's on the blue pill side where you on that, or on the red pill side. Both sides always use their women to say, I got me a woman. Show me your woman. Nobody got to show you a fucking thing. Now, do you understand that, Brownsville? Nobody had to show you shit. Because you are nobody's daddy over here, whether that's you or Angry Man. And since I brought this up, how come though you never asked? Wait, hold on. How come you never asked Angry Man that? Angry Man is the king of this motherfucker, the king of the black manosphere. You and your gay ass cousin of yours don't have the fucking balls to sit there and be man up against Tommy Sotomayor and Angry Man. How come though y'all won't do that? I'll wait.
Okay, I'm gonna let you, Master. Go ahead.
So the problem with you, Big J Triple X, right, is that you're an incel, right? And you've been accused of being an incel by several people. And I offered you money just to prove that you aren't an incel. It had nothing to do with women, right? Because you see what I'm saying? When I came up with the acronym.
And why should that be an issue? Your mind is on sex. When you call somebody incel, you're bringing sex into the conversation. You jackball fucking idiot.
Them Rim Brother with the red pill incel manosphere, Big J Triple X, you got offended because you fell into the Rim Brothers, the I platform of the Rim Brothers, right? So that's why you did on your channel, and people can go watch. You did about 3 or 4 shows on me, right? Because you got upset with the acronym, right? Now, I've had conversations with Angry Man, and
That's a lie. Anybody? Okay, we're gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna type all the videos I did on Brownsville bitch ass. I'm gonna bring up every little video I did on Brownsville stupid ass. So what I'm gonna do. So Brownsville, explain this. Explain that. You see, those are only 2 videos, and this video right here is just another a simulcast with this channel. So try that again. I want you to try that again because those 2 videos I made, I caught you in a lie. Brownsville, caught you in a lie. Don't even try that. Get right back into focus.
Challenged him on several things, right? You can go to Aaron O's channel. You can hear those conversations where I'm challenging the angry man, and we're going back and
Hold on. So Bailey, that's what I'm saying. This is how stupid it was. You got somebody trying to pay me, Big J. The first thing came out of his mouth, right, was, Big J, I want you to pay me. I'm gonna pay you $100. I offer to pay you $100 if you can show one video or one photograph of a woman kissing you on your cheek. Prove to me you're not an incel. So Bailey, do you see how stupid that is? I'm going to pay somebody $100 to see if somebody going to kiss me on my cheek. That's why I have no respect for a whole lot of these people on here. They so basic. And then though he's trying to run. Hold on. Let's play what he also said. Exactly. Don't show me, then yeah. They want you to show you, they want me to show them things. Like one person said, well, man, show me you got a job. One dude said, I'll give you $1,500. Show me your face. I turned all of those offers down. Well, you just proved to me, man, you don't own anything. No, it's called protecting what I have. Idiots.
or having a conversation, and I'm telling him where he's wrong in my eyes. Same with Tommy Sotomayor. Matter of fact, the Queen Bomb Cherry was on the panel when I was going back and forth with Tommy Sotomayor, challenging him on his remedial rhetoric, right? So what I'm saying to you is this, Big J Triple X. Every time you open your mouth to speak, we hear you, right? So we understand that you need to recalibrate your value system, right? We understand what comes out of your mouth first, what's in the frontal most of your mind and your conversation. It's right in your name. 3 X's. Peace and love.
No. Trying to hide behind the Bible. You try to hide behind Taz. Well, Taz said, what do Taz got, because Taz called me an incel. When Taz is a henpeck ass nigga who can't even free himself from his wife. No, I tell you what, why won't you go talk to I forgot her name. Cocaine Kales and them. About Taz talking to them behind the scenes. Shut the fuck up. Don't speak like an angel when your voice is when your words is that of devil. Because you can tell me all that peace and love crap, but no, you coming out of full anger and full hatred. And the thing is, you don't know my value system, because I just said that's been the biggest news story in Texas for the past 4 months about them shutting down certain websites down, because that's what happens in dictatorships. I don't know if you read about the Spanish Inquisition, or I can't even pronounce the word right, y'all. But or what happened during the Spanish Civil War, or when the fascism rose up in in Europe during the 20s and 30s, they targeted books first. They targeted magazines and certain publications, and then they moved up. It's always like that in the course of history. So for you to sit there and claim that Big J, is some pervert who likes to beat his meat on every goddamn thing, then that's imagination that you have, sir. I'm just talking about how what they start first. They start with that first, and then they move up. I'm a civil libertarian. All right. So you might want to get I know that you might need to go ahead and get that check before you sit there trying to make judgments on somebody. Judge not, he so be judged, or something like that in your Bible, that you keep trying to use that. And let me say this too. The reason why that angers me about the whole $100 thing, first of all, I'm not a hoe. Don't pay me. You try to learn secrets about me with money. You try to buy me. The second thing I said, though, I said, no, I refuse your offer because you was trying to buy me.
Buy you?
Yes, with the $100.
Oh,
My
no.
privacy, hold on. My privacy is my privacy. So
Well,
I don't need to show anybody anything. I'm not obligated to show you shit or anybody shit.
Just say you
And
don't
you
take the
right.
bet. That's all.
You right, Big J Triple X, right?
Now
You're not obligated.
that's what angered me when you put out that money out. Talking about I'm supposed to be bought. I'm not here to be bought. Sorry. Now that angers me.
Now you right, Big J Triple X. You're not here to be bought, and you're not obligated to show anybody anything about your life, right? But what I want to get you to understand is this: when you open your mouth, Big J Triple X, we hear you, right? So nobody on this panel, me, Queen Bomb Cherry, Miss Not For Everyone, we didn't make any type of accusations on what you're doing with your meat. You did.
No.
Nobody made
you
any type of a claim.
No, you said incel.
I wasn't done speaking.
Incel means involuntary celibacy. So you are telling me what I'm doing what's between my legs.
He was you can't. He didn't stop you. Go ahead, Brownsville.
Yeah, see, and in real time, I'm glad we're having this conversation, Queen, because you're seeing what a low functioning male looks like in real time, right? Someone who lacks stoicism, someone who lacks emotional intelligence, someone who lacks self-discipline and self-control.
Really? Then explain this right here then.
Utilizing one verse. Right. So what I want you to do is go down to the 8th verse of that same scripture. Go down.
And husband too. Don't leave that part out. Husband too. Because we don't just say woman. Don't say the wife. Husband.
While you wrote out the red carpet tribute for a man who raped his own wife. You and your little stupid ass cousin right there went ahead and hosted a man who said he raped his own wife. And then on here, let me go play this right here. Let me play this right here. Right? Y'all say y'all here to protect women. But what y'all just did is the opposite. Make that make sense. You're here to protect women from so you saying that disrespect and respect is I forgot one thing. Y'all. I forgot one damn thing. You know what? I forgot one thing. How about you, Brownsville? you did not protect the daughters of Jay Prince. That's the thing why you are so upset, because I pointed it out. You, Brownsville, knew that Fatty took nude pics of Jay Prince's daughter. How come you, as a police officer or somebody in law enforcement, Brownsville, did not contact the Portuguese authorities when Fatty was doing that to Jay Prince's daughters? Not one daughter, but two of his daughters. Explain that before you try to come at me. See, what I'm going to do, I'm going to drag your ass straight and down YouTube. It's on site. It's on site. Because you got no goddamn business trying to tell anybody how to act when you, as a man of God, quote unquote, you as a person who's in law enforcement, can try to check me about my manhood when Fatty got those nude pics of Jay Prince's daughter. Guess what happened? You didn't call the authorities. You didn't act upon that crime Fatty did. But I know who did, though. Queen Sunkiss did. I know what some people did in this whole ass space y'all are in. Guess what they did? Oh, Queen Sunkiss and a few other people contacted the Center for Exploited and Missing Children on Fatty's stupid ass. What have you had done, though, Brownsville? Not a goddamn thing, but sit on YouTube trying to shame, blame, and explain. Shut the fuck up, you blue pill sip ass nigga. It's on site with you, though. So I'm gonna keep on questioning why you didn't call the authorities on Fatty. That's what I'm going to start talking about. I'm gonna bring that up. I'm gonna start bringing that up and Otis. Why you tell all these women that Otis is a good man when Otis is a rapist? I'm about to drag this living shit out your ass. And you know what? I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. I don't even have to cuss. I'm not going to yell. I'm not going to cuss. I'm going to start asking questions. You better be man enough to answer it. Brownsville. But I know what's going to happen, though. You going to be on Sherrod's channel. No, you already protected on Sherrod's. You're going to be protected on Bomb's channel. Okay? You're going to be protected on both those channels because there is a lot of favoritism. Yeah, there's a whole lot of fake. You know, Bomb Cherry she has favorites. I want you to do I want you to be a fucking man for once. You New York ass niggas. It's something wrong with you New York ass niggas anyway. Y'all think, though, y'all the baddest motherfuckers on the planet. That shit does not impress my ass. Oh, man, I'm from New York. That don't impress me, nigga. So what? And the thing is, y'all moving down here. If y'all want some badass niggas, why y'all ain't staying in New York? Why y'all coming down to Carolinas and Florida and Texas? No, if you so badass, stay your ass up there. If you such a badass, if you gangster, then stand your gangster ass up where you belong. Why y'all moving down here for? If you're real gangster. For real. Now I was going to address what Rudimp said. Short thing first about what Rudimp said. Let me say about Rudimp. Rudimp, what you said, half of it, what you said is correct. Half of what you said, Rude, is correct. You trying to chin check somebody. You trying to talk about trying to run you trying to run behind Taz. No, you be a man. Oh, Taz called you an incel. Incel is an insult. Jackass. And when you call somebody incel, you're talking about that person's not having sex. Because in means involuntary. Cell means celibacy. Jackass. So therefore, you're talking about somebody not having sex. And sex is on your brain. Jackball fucking idiot. But wait until I see you again. It's on site. And then try to pay me to show what I got. Now that's the offense. You try to pay me so I can show you about myself. I don't gotta show any of y'all a fucking thing. No, if you want to talk about something, tell us about your cousin getting his asshole blown in by his wife. Being pegged by his wife. You need to talk about that. Mr. I believe in the Bible. Let me see what's going on in the chat room. So brother, thank you. I don't know why they think sex and relationship is just the baseline of everything. I don't get it. Now, Brownsville, if you hear, the link's right here. But I know, Brownsville, you ain't going to jump on this panel. You trying to run. You trying to run what Taz said. Fuck what Taz say. Taz not even relevant anymore. Oh, because Taz said something, it must be true. Taz lost his goddamn mind when he was fucking with Cynthia G. Shit. But anyway, like I said, if I see you again, it's on site. I'm going to go deep and hard on the paint on your ass. I'm going to go deep and hard in the paint. I'm gonna dribble this ball into the hoop on your ass. You're a lying ass stupid son of a bitch. But anyway, let me get off of here. I said what needs to be said, and I'm thinking about make me a phone call. They might make me a phone call. Oh, wait a minute. I'm kind of hungry right now. Should I call this person? Should I go eat? Anyway, y'all be easy. Y'all have a good one. I'm out. Peace.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?